the officer that is going to be affected can plan him or herself accordingly, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, one of the cardinal responsibilities of this House is to be able to establish public problems and provide a cure for those public problems. A public problem exists in the manner in which Kenyans are transferred from one station to the other, even on a very short notice period, Madam Speaker, without considering that these civil servants have families, they have children, they have dependents, some whose salaries is not even enough for them to hire a house girl or a houseboy. So they are literally the same people who are taking care of their families. So when they wake up in the morning and then you receive a transfer to a place farther away, without being given a notice period to plan your family, to settle your children, it is punitive, Madam Speaker. Many people have resigned from their current role because they could not fathom the transfer that come like immediately, like abruptly, Madam Speaker. So this is going to streamline the public service, it's going to streamline the civil service, it's going even to motivate the civil service that people will work for this country with the dedication, knowing that nothing will disrupt them, nothing will disrupt their families, and that when time for them to move from the current station to the other, they will be given a notice period where they will plan their family, look for schools for their children, look for some that are on medication, Madam Speaker. They will have been given an ample opportunity to look for a qualified doctor, especially the specialists from around the areas where they have been deployed, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this law will realign the Kenyan civil service with the changing times so that Kenyans can begin to work in a manner that is similar with the citizens of many countries with a comparable jurisdiction, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this bill doesn't have any monetary implications. It doesn't affect implementation of all HR policies, but we are simply asking that the Kenyans deserve some kind of dignity, some kind of respect, some kind of qualified transfer sanctions from their current stations to other stations, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, if this bill is approved and is assented to, it is going to motivate the Kenyan civil servants. It is going to ensure that the Kenyan civil service are going to give it their all in providing services on behalf of the government of Kenya, because many people, many civil servants, they are demotivated because they don't know when they will be asked to move next day. Madam Speaker, in line with what is happening globally and regionally, that before you are being transferred, you are given some period of a notice period, I want to ask this Honorable House, I want to ask my fellow members of Parliament to consider supporting this bill. And even if there are issues that need to be addressed, Madam Speaker, our standing orders provides that when a member brings a bill, a proposal in this House, in the name of a bill, it is simply an idea that is brought before the diversity of Kenyans who are members of Parliament to improve it, either by way of suggesting amendments during the committee of the whole House, during third reading, and I therefore want to invite the honorable members to scrutinize this bill properly. Let us support it, let us approve it, and then implement it further. Because part of the, when we received public participation at the committee level, Madam Speaker, many Kenyans are supporting this bill. Many institutions are supporting this bill because this bill in fact, ought to have been brought here 15 years ago. But God has his own way, he has a purpose why